It's Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Kansas offense will have the first possession of the game. They share a border and not much else, and even if they don't play regularly, the one thing that stays constant is their contempt for each other.
And there have been a lot of shootouts in the past between these two teams. Remember Todd Reesing going up against Chase Daniel, lighting up the scoreboard? That's what I remember about this rivalry.
Yeah, points at a premium, offenses flying up and down the field, and a lot of people in the stands that don't like each other.
To throw, it's Marshall. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Missouri's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver. But a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891, and it's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ball is at the 8-yard line as they try to open the scoring. It's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Looking for the score. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They were waving the wheat off, and as Kansas blew out Missouri the last time they met.
Well, that blowout win sat great with Kansas, not so great with Missouri, David. Missouri trying to turn the page here quickly.
And it's so hard in these rivalry games because now all the trash talk comes your way. By the fans, by the coaches, everybody getting after you. You're chomping at the bit to get back at them.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back, and the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Here comes the offense on second down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Unloads to the right. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make it.
Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. On the ground with the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. And off to Jones. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40, the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Forced out of the pocket. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. To the ground. He's got it again. Obliterates him, still on the move. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Back to pass, it's Horn. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Coming after him. On the move, he fires. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. On the run, still looking. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? The big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Horn. He's got his man. There's a live football. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Going up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for a man on second down. Got his man in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, and it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the border war. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. And off to Jones. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on first down from the 30. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Missouri! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the arc.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. It is getting rowdy as Missouri extends its lead on the hated Jayhawks.
Tell you what, man, Mizzou came into this one ready to go. They have been flying high and flying all over the field, making things happen.
Making things happen, making plays, playing with energy, really meeting the standard for this rivalry game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback?